Hi, so we're now at weeks 4 to Brighton and 6 to the London Marathon, and this week I'm just going to show you a few fascial release stretches that you can do yourself using a foam roller. So either you've got one at home or if not, most gyms now have either ones like this or ones with lots of kind of mean looking knobbly bits on the sides. So both are good and both will give you a nice release through the fascia and through the muscles. So the first one is going to be to release through the quads. So you're going to come down onto your front, and you want to start with a roller sitting just above the kneecap. It's important you don't roll over the top of your kneecap, but you just stop just at that point. And then from there, keep a strong core, and then you're going to roll yourself back over the roller and then back towards the kneecap. And you'll feel it just working over any knots, any bumps. And if you feel any particularly tight patches, you can either just hold on, you can do some little rolls over the top, or just work forwards and backwards. If you want to bias left or the right, you can just start to rotate through the pelvis so you can work through one side, or the same across another side. If you want a bit more weight, just cross one of the legs over and then you can get a bit more weight through that side. Coming back down from there. So now looking at the glutes. So you're going to sit over the top of the roller, hands down for some support, and then you're going to start just by crossing one foot over the opposite knee. And again, just start to roll forwards and back, and then start to tip over to one side. And you're just having a bit of a feel around, a bit of a play around to see if you can find any tight patches, any patches you feel need a bit of work into or a bit of overpressure. And then obviously repeat on the other side. Once you've done those, bring the roller down towards your calves. So you're going to start down just above the ankles, so just above the Achilles. And we're lifting up from here, so lifting your bottom off the floor, and then again you're just rolling forwards towards the knee joint and then coming back. So again, similar to the quads, so you can just keep it central, or you can start to tip over to one side to work through the outside of the calf and across inside, so you're working the inside of the calf. If that's all quite tolerable, it can be quite uncomfortable, and it's something you definitely need to build a tolerance up to. But if it is feeling comfortable and you want a bit more pressure, then cross the one leg over, and then you can put a bit more weight through that side as you roll. The final one we're going to look at today is to release down through the IT band. So we're going to be lying onto our sides, and you want to start with the roller just below the hip. Bottom leg is outstretched, and then the top leg is bent in front so you can use the foot for a lever. And you're going to start to work towards the hip and then rolling it back up the other way. So again, just coming just before you get to that kneecap. So you roll down and then back up. So you can either time yourself in each position, or I tend to just count and maybe do 10 rolls all the way up, 10 rolls all the way back before you move on to the next section. Our top tip for this week, other than all the roller work, is to also, you're looking at trying to complete maybe a half marathon, about 4 weeks to go from your actual marathon event. You're aiming to run this just slightly faster than your marathon pace, and it's a really good way just to test your fitness and to give you that mental boost that yes, you can run at that pace.